Hi everyone. We have in previous blog posts opened up the construct of paranoia in and as consciousness, primarily explaining the context of paranoia and how it's created by ourselves in our own minds. In and from this interview, we're going to be expanding and specifying this paranoia in and as consciousness, and therefore suggest to read the blog posts for the definition and context of paranoia in consciousness, and to not make assumptions in your own mind of the interviews to come that will only lead to misinterpretation in your own mind because you didn't take the responsibility of first getting context before reading, catching up, and walking with. So, in two recent life review interviews that will be uploaded to EQAFE this Sunday and coming Wednesday, two beings from the hereafter or afterlife shared interesting perspectives of their lives on Earth regarding how one moment of an energy experience and a thought defined their entire lives. One event, moment, or experience happened that from that moment possessed their minds and share how it consequentially affected them in the moment it happened and how they held on to their relationship in their minds to what happened only to in the hereafter and afterlife when they walked their life review and gained perspective of what really happened. Did they see, realize, and understand how they completely misinterpreted the moment because of not understanding their own reactions, where the reactions came from, but primarily projected and blamed what emotional or feeling reactions and imagination or thought projections they had in the mind onto and toward the other person, and how what really happened was nowhere near how they interpreted or perceived the moment in their mind. The one being, for example, shares where they, for the first time, was introduced to the love energy experience with someone, and how it was so overwhelming that they really, in their minds, believed that someone was the one for this lifetime. And from that energy, how they, in their minds, created a complete illusion of the relationship and the consequences this created for them for the rest of their lives. When in the life review they gained understanding of what that overwhelming positive energy really was, where it came from, and that it had nothing to do with a person that activated the love energy, in fact. The other individual shares how two people consecutively gave them certain looks with their eyes, and the person completely took the looks out of context, didn't contextually understand the looks given to him, and so created a total paranoia in his mind in relation to it, and it completely ruined his life. Only to, in the life review, see, realize, and understand how he interpreted or perceived the looks was not in fact how the two people in his world was really looking at him. So I would really suggest investing in these two life review interviews to understand more about how paranoia and consciousness can be created from one energy reaction, from one moment of misinterpretation. I mean, one can, for oneself, relate this practically. I mean, how many times one believe a person gave you a look, or spoke a few words, or expressed a behaviour, which you later on find out you totally misunderstood and misinterpreted, and showing how a reaction in a moment separates oneself into the blinding energy of consciousness and do not take reality into context or account at all, and how such instances can really lead to exceptional consequences in one's mind and life if one make decisions based on one's reactions to something or someone, instead of first establishing what in fact really happened. So we'll expand more on this in interviews to come. Therefore, we suggest investigating Desteni, the desteniiprocess Light and Pro, to understand reactions, how they cause you to lose touch with reality, and if given more credence than actually first establishing what really happened in reality, leads to mind possessions, paranoia, and ultimately consequence for oneself and one's relationship to others. When all of this could have been prevented with understanding how your own mind works with reactions, and not accept and allow one to just blindly believe that what the mind can come up with when it comes to energy reactions. Thank you very much.